everyone. Hello, 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 hello. Greetings, greetings, greetings. I'm back. Yes, I am. Make sure everything is live, everything is good. I trust that you all can hear me. I'm gonna be sure over here. Like, seriously. Alright, cool beans. Alright. That looks good. Hey, Cerisia, how are you, honey? How you doing? I'm still getting used to like all these different like monitors and everything. Can you hear me okay? Because I know the mic is a little far away, but I did not have time to move it. Hey, Crazy Blonde Virgo. I am better today than I have been in a long time. Much better today than I have been in a while. Okay, good. All right, so we are here for the 12th of March 2020. This has already been a doozy, right? Like literally already been a doozy of a year. I'm seriously considering doing another live tonight. I'm not sure if I will. We shall see. We gotta talk about this coronavirus. Hey, lovely Libra. We gotta talk about this coronavirus, guys. We gotta talk about some of the things that I'm seeing. I want to talk about the astrology of it. I want to talk about the energy of it. I want to talk about a lot. So I was waiting for someone else to kind of do a panel discussion with me. Hey Kevin, how's it going? But I don't know that that's gonna happen, and I can't keep waiting on people. Too many full moons? Is there such a thing as too many full moons? I don't know. I don't know. You're talking to a Cancer, so I'm gonna love every full moon I can get. Oh, let me move this out of the way. Looking like I'm just some ancient history person. Anyway, all right, guys, let's get into the astrology, okay? You know, I love to get into the astrology, baby. I could tell I ain't been on live because peeps ain't coming in. Okay, here we go. Let me do this. Let me do this. It's scaring me. Okay, so listen. 6 cases. Do you know the population of Louisiana? Okay, one in your town. How big is your town? We can't fall into fear. That just lets me know I'm gonna have to do this live. And I really have some stuff I gotta do tonight, but I think it's gonna have to happen tonight. Okay, what I want you to do is find out the population of your town. I want you to find out the population of Louisiana. I want you to see that there's just 6 people that have been confirmed with COVID-19. And we're gonna get into this. Yeah, y'all. I'm gonna probably make a. I don't know if people are gonna come see it tonight yet. It'll be late. Let's get this done, and so I can try to get on here. So we'll either do it tonight or we'll do it tomorrow. But we have to do it. We got to talk about it. Hey, Amy, I don't want anyone to get into fear. And let's look at the astrology because that's going to help us. So here, look, we've got the chart here. We got the chart here. Tomorrow morning is when the sun enters into Scorpio. Okay? Tomorrow morning is when the sun enters into Scorpio. The moon enters into Scorpio right here. Whenever we have a Scorpio moon, we have this sense of we need to kind of feel our way through the unknown. Like we have a feeling, sometimes some people would call it a foreboding. A foreboding. It's like we know, we're not being told the truth. We know that there's more to the story, good or bad, but we know there's more to it all, right? And we have a deep need or deep sense of a necessity to investigate the truth. This is gut feel time. This is my gut is saying, da 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 da. I have to investigate it. But everybody kind of gets to have this overwhelming sense of what it is like sometimes to be a Scorpio. It's that I got a gut feeling. I got to deal with this. I got to investigate it. I got to look into it for my own well-being, for my own self, for my own sanity. And then I have to transform my situation so that I'm not conforming to the hysteria or to the illusion, I should say, if that's the case. Sometimes you investigate something and then you find out, oh, there's truth behind what you thought was a story. Okay? Sometimes that happens. I'm going to point to this. Let me make it a little bit smaller. I'm going to point to this little congregation that's happening, and it's waning. So the sun is moving away from, still in orb of, but it's in the back end, the shadow end of its conjunction with Neptune right at the full moon. This tells me that the focus, there was this large scale kind of focus on what was real, what wasn't. If we were taking it personally and internalizing it, our own dreams, our own desires, our own aspirations, especially in the spiritual realm. And then on the back end, though, there was a lot of things that were being fed to us to make us look at that. It's no coincidence that the full moon happened in Virgo, which is the sign, like Virgos typically are very, very health conscious. Hey, Janet. They're very, very health conscious. They like to eat right. They like to exercise. You know what I'm saying? Like they're very conscious about their well-being and their body, their physical body. So we'll get into this a little bit more when I do my little corona, because I need to do this. I need to get into this really deep. But it is no coincidence that was happening, that this is the season that we're in. Because now the thing is what the world wants us to look at. The world, the Matrix, what the Matrix wants us to look at is fear, 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 fear. Pisceans, I love my Pisceans. They are my trine, as well as Scorpios. However, Pisceans, if you know any, sometimes they have this like weird fear of everything. It's like, oh, I'm not sure if it's going to work out. Oh, not sure. Like they feel like they want to know it's going to work out, right? They have all these great dreams and aspirations. And yet, there is this doubt. Virgos, that shows up a little bit different in second guessing a little bit, but they might overplan to overcompensate for what they think could happen. In some cases, it's a good thing because they overplan and they think of everything through 3, 4, 5 times. In other cases, it ain't good at all because I'm really going to need you to like settle in on one. Okay? I don't want you to get caught in analysis paralysis. So there's good side and bad side to everything. Now, hey, Jeanette. Now, with the sun sitting on top of Neptune a couple days ago, that was kind of like a big thing. Like we were really, really like, on red alert. And we're still on red alert. We're still on red alert, but that emphasis is waning. We cannot allow the external forces to overtake our internal knowledge and our internal wisdom. Okay? This is a recipe for fear. We've got Mercury coming back in. It's back direct. All the planets now are direct. We have no planets in retrograde, which is really good. We now get to see things for what they truly are. And this moon trining Neptune and the sun in Scorpio for the next couple of days is going to give us a really good opportunity to get in tune with our intuition, to get in tune with our own internal Columbo. That's probably too old of a reference for a lot of you guys. I'm trying to think of a detective, a good one on TV. So if somebody can come up with a good TV detective of note recently. Hey, Aljubo. Hey, baby. If someone can come up with that, that would be fantastic. I always liked Columbo as a child because Columbo played Mother Truckin' Stupid. And he'd ask you all these questions knowing he already knew the answer, but he was just going to play stupid enough for you to be like, oh, well, you will feel real super comfortable, and now I'm going to show my hand. Right? Dateline, yeah, but they put their spin on it. I mean, like a TV character that's a good detective now. Or kind of like a spy, like a James Bond. Like I love the new James Bond because he's ruthless. I like ruthless James Bond. I got a little dark in me, okay? So my point is this, is that Scorpio allows us, this Scorpio moon trining with Neptune and the sun is going to allow us to be the KGB, the CIA, the FBI, the MI6, NCIS, okay? NSA. Like we are, and the NSA is a really good analogy. Because what does the NSA do? If y'all don't know this, the NSA listens to every gosh darn phone call you make. Especially if you have Verizon. Go watch the Snow documentary. NSA be listening in from the sky. You with the Scorpio moon tap into your intuition. This is why it's so important for us to, if you do get a chance, hey Deanna, if you get the opportunity, please do register for the class this weekend. It is imperative, guys, that we open our third eyes to see, unblock them if they need it, and open our crowns to hear. Because otherwise we're not going to know what to speak to create. That's a whole nother discussion. Y'all getting me to preaching already and I ain't even got goods yet. Look at this what's happening over here too. We have Pluto, we have Jupiter, and we have Mars now in orb of each other. Judging by this, Friday, Saturday, we should see some real serious conjunctions happen. There is a need for us to do the personal transformation. It is sextiling the sun and Neptune. This is for the 12th. And the moon. So this aggressive, I have to change so that I can better myself. I can better take care of myself. I can better handle my family. I can walk higher, be truer. I can go further on my awakening process in a foundational level. We are building foundations for future achievement. Mars is giving us that additional push. Like, if you don't get your bleepity bleep, if you don't get your behind in gear, we are getting kick started. We are getting jump started. This is an energetic jump start. Now, the question is, are you going to take advantage of the energetic jump start, or are you just going to chill out? And if you don't do anything in the energetic and the spiritual jumpstart, let me tell you something. You're going to get left behind in the, when, you could potentially be getting left behind as the progression during 2020, the year of full focus and sight, all things being hidden, being made seen. You could potentially miss out on a whole lot. This is a hard year, but it's a year for growth, and it's a year for foundation, and it's a year to say, I'm not scared of what the Matrix has tossed at me. Hey, Thick Honest. Hey, 87 Sparker. Do we see? It is imperative your third eye and your crown chakra are in operation. Because what you're hearing in your through your third dimensional ears, and you're seeing through your third dimensional eyes, and you're thinking in your third dimensional mind, is going to keep you in fear at a low vibration, so you cannot raise up. Neptune is all about high vibrational spiritual thought as well, and action. Your spirit in action, energy in action. Water is a representation of the spirit. It flows, it moves, it doesn't, it will find a way where there is no way. It will get into, cracks and crevices and all of this where you didn't think it could get into. You'd be like, where that water coming from? That's what water represents. Spirit. Spirit gets in. It can be life-giving and it can be life-destroying. Are you hearing me? So you have to take advantage of the other energies that have been placed up here in Capricorn. Now, this trine is going to be going on for the 12th and the 13th. Thursday the 12th and Friday the 13th. So Friday the 13th ain't that bad of a day. Hello? Take advantage of it. Uranus and Venus. Venus is now past Uranus. It's moving away, moving through the rest of the sign. Interestingly enough, it is also sextiling this, giving us love and support with Neptune and the Sun. Uranus being of higher godlike thought, godlike speech, godlike intention. Venus, the love aspect that's going to give us the ability to love ourselves, feel enough compassion for ourselves. And love creates. Fear destroys. Hate destroys. Love creates. This is giving us a real nice, it's all right, baby. It's okay, baby. It's trining all of this up here. The only thing is it's in opposition to the sun. So to me, what that is doing is it's giving us a strong, pull back, just enough to say, I need you to just investigate this a little bit more. Just be double, triple sure before we make the move. It could also be giving us the impetus to investigate more so we can raise higher. We have choices. Everything is a choice. We can either choose to fall into fear, or we can choose to elevate. Okay? We can choose to fall into fear, or we can choose to elevate. Okay? That's for the 12th. Look for Mercury to be, I gotta put my ephemeris. Mercury, I feel like, should be moving back into Pisces the next day or so as well. You know, Chiron and Lilith is just hanging out. Them two there is having a good old time right there in Aries, ain't they? I mean, they met up at 4 degrees a while ago in Aries, and they really chilling. They're just chilling out. It's like our personal pain and our personal, like, that shadow, like, I ain't trying to have it. It's like they park themselves in Aries and they're waiting to see what we are going to do with everything else before they make a move. So could it be that your third dimensional body and your third dimensional mind, could it be that your ego and your body are waiting for you to allow your spirit to lead you before it actually makes a move? Now I'm going to let y'all sit there and think about that for just 1 second. All right. That's the astrology. Let's get into the tarot. And we really are, I have to figure out timing, but I got to get on here and talk to y'all about this coronavirus because y'all, okay, here we go. Let's get it. Let's go. By the way, before I put this up here, God dog it, son of a biscuit. Hang on, guys. Before I put this up here, I want to remind you guys, this is the class I was talking about. This class is happening on Sunday, the 15th of March at 11 a.m. Central, 12 p.m. Eastern, 1700 hours London time in England, and about 1800, I would say, in France. We will be doing two things. We'll be opening our third eye, activating our third eye. We will be opening our crown chakra safely. Okay? You will have mantras to keep. You will have healing mantras, healing affirmations, exercises to unlock your intuition. We'll be doing some very in-depth meditation. You'll have the video itself. We're going to talk about how. We're going to talk about how to do it safely. We're going to talk about maintaining it, both of them being open and focused. We're going to talk about how to not receive messages all day, every day, like every moment of the day, like how to control this. But the most important thing is we're going to activate and unlock, activate and open so that your intuition, which is really your spirit speaking to you, can be activated. So you recognize the small, still voice. Okay? It is $47. It is 90 minutes. It is live. You can go and register at heartofinspiration.net. I already have spots taken. I've thus far only opened up 20. Okay? And people have been registering since yesterday. So secure your spot. I will make a decision whether I'm going to do more later. All right? Hey, Miss Suri. All right. Here we go with the tarot. All right, Aries. We have the 8 of coins. Aries, the 8 of coins. Aries, on the 12th. That's root chakra energy. Look, you've been putting in a lot of work, and I do see that the work is beginning to pay off with this 8 of coins, which is the 8 of pentacles. And I see you doing even more work on the base root foundational level. Not moving so fast. slowing your roll, which is very important for you to do right now, because Aries, with all this information flying around and all this crazy energy rolling around right now, this very potent and very powerful energy going around right now, it could give you a little overdrive where you're just like, oh yes, of course I'm supposed to do this. And all of a sudden, Aries, you done took off running, child, and you don't even know where to track at. You just run, Forrest, run. No, Forrest, stop. Okay? So, but you recognize that when you move too fast, you miss out. You don't stop to listen when you move too fast. This Eight of Pentacles, this Eight of Coins is telling me that you recognize the value of hard work, A. B, that you recognize you need to slow your roll. And C, you recognize that the foundation you create now is going to pay off dividends in the future. So continue your hard work. You're beginning to see a little bit of, manifestation from it. You begin to see some of that, right? Some of the fruits of your labor. So continue, keep on, don't stop. Don't stop believing, right? Hold on to the feeling, right? So don't stop believing. Keep working though, right? Keep working. All right. Hey, Sandra. Taurus, Ace of Coins. Taurus, are you open to all that's... Taurus, listen, if you all don't take advantage of the fact that Venus is at home, I know Uranus that had its crabby butt sitting over there chilling in your house. I know. Uranus has been having one heck of a house party. Uranus is like, I am redecorating. You are not going to take that same pathway to work anymore. Matter of fact, we're just going to get us a whole new car. I don't like dudes you've been dating or the woman you've been seeing. So matter of fact, we just going to kick them out too. I don't like them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you thought you was going to go get that job over there? No. You got this one over here. You thought you was going to do... It's a lot of you thought, and then there's a lot of, now, sorry, I'm changing it all. Okay. So I know Uranus has been wreaking havoc. Uranus has been doing demolition. Okay. With I don't feel like probably, or maybe you don't feel like, fast enough reconstruction. Like Uranus took this whole big plan. Like you had a nice, 3-bedroom ranch. You know what I'm saying? You was chilling. You was doing your thing. You liked it. 2-car garage, whatever. And Uranus is like, girl, man, you got all that land over there. You sitting yourself on 2 acres of land and you got this little house. We're going to build a mansion with a pool in the back and a jacuzzi over here and an outdoor, brick actual grill. Can you tell us my ideal? With our modern kitchens and everything, it's going to be real modern and sleek and wonderful, right? And you're like, all I wanted was my nice little colonial, real home feeling. I liked my wood trim. I did. I was fine with it. But Uranus is like, no, I have bigger and better things. So it's been just, having a big time. But Venus came on home and said, baby, I'm here. I know he's moving so fast, but let me calm your fears and soothe your pain and let you look at all of this through the eyes of love, right? Look at this through the eyes of love and see that it's all really for your greater good. So take advantage of that. And this Ace of Coins to me represents that. This Ace of Coins, she's got her arms wide open and she's willing to accept with open arms what the universe is manifesting in her life. Because she recognizes she deserves that big mansion with the pool and the jacuzzi and the, I'm talking about them brick Grills that have the gas run to them, and you deserve it. Okay, so accept it in. It might not be the way you intended, but it's definitely for your greater good. All right. Gemini, didn't y'all have this during Devil card? Ooh, Gemini. This is sacral into solar plexus energy. That old nasty twin that came out on you, ain't he? That old nasty, nasty twin that came out on you. Done reared the ugly head. That nasty twin was always a part of you anyway. You just put that old nasty twin up on the shelf and said, well, we're not going to use her or him. But they done popped up and wish to be seen. Gemini, you're going to have to at some point acknowledge that that old nasty twin is there and will wreak havoc. Okay? Embrace the shadow instead of running away from the shadow side. Embrace it, because there are times, I'm going to tell you something, there are times where that shadow side needs to come out. You know, LaQuisha come out. Sometimes Lisa got to go sit down somewhere. And sometimes LaQuisha got to come out. You know, sometimes the Chicago, I wasn't born in Chicago, but I lived in Chicago. And sometimes that west side of Chicago will come out. That is not a side you care to see. Because that side ain't all nice and professional and sweet. So, but sometimes it needs to come out. Why? Because sometimes you got to back people up off of you. It happens. We're human. But that old nasty twin is coming. And I think you've really been trying not to. But in order for you to walk in your full power, you have to understand why that twin is there, what that twin's purpose is, where that twin came from. Heal those areas, but embrace the fact that with light always has to come dark. It's not that even though we're light workers and light warriors, even though that we're indigo children, even though we're star seeds, even though all of that is the truth, we're still all having a human experience. Therefore, in humanity, there resides that duality. There cannot be light without dark. And too often we just seek to run from our darkness instead of embracing it, seeing why it was there, and then letting it know, I don't need your nasty twin to come back out. All right? Y'all don't know that. Y'all don't know the other side. Well, y'all have seen a glimpse of her. My Lilith is in Gemini, by the way. So when I really want to cuss you out, I will tear you stem to stern with words. Anyway, embrace it, okay? Embrace, do your shadow work. Oh, okay, baby. Bye, D. My kitty. All right, Cancer. Cancer, 8 of Cups. Cancer, 8 of Cups. This is root chakra energy, Cancer. I love her, child, honey. She done burnt everything down to the ground behind her, baby. She done torched it all. Cancer, let's leave behind what we don't need anymore. Let's leave those feelings of doubt, fear, shame, guilt, concern, not feeling lovable, not feeling lovely, not believing in ourselves, not understanding who we are. Let's leave that behind. Let's walk away from it because none of that is serving us. Hey, Ryu. None of that's serving us. It's not helping us to elevate. Remember the astrology that's here right now. The planetary energies are conspiring to help us elevate. Okay? They're helping us to elevate. So, and helping us to tap into our intuition, psychics of the zodiac, right? Mother's intuition in a great way. So, all of the doubt, fear, shame, like I can't, I don't know, overwhelmed, all of that, we got to leave all that water behind and we got to get the fresh water, the water that's cleansing, the water that's liberating, the water that's nourishing, the water that's motivating, the water that moves ships across an ocean, right? And can come down like gentle rain. That's what we need. So get that down in your foundation, in your root chakra, that you are more than enough, Cancer. It's time for you to leave all that old stuff behind. Stop gnawing on a bone that ain't got a lick of meat left on it. Not one bit. Some of us Cancers are literally gnawing on bones that haven't had meat on it in 5 years. I don't know why you still trying to force a square peg into a round hole. But you trying to force yourself into a situation you were never meant to be in. I don't know which Cancer I'm talking to or how many of us I'm talking to, but a lot of us have been trying to force ourselves into situations in relationships, interactions that we ain't got no business being in. And then we wonder why we feel like we're being used, abused, and, tossed away like a wet paper towel. Because you didn't have no business. That was not your, we the bounty. We the quicker picker-uppers. How about put it down? Hey, Miss Vernell. Okay, who y'all? Leo. Ooh. Hey now, Leo. You are your own best friend right now. Strength, the strength card. This is your major arcana. Sacral into solar plexus. Understated strength and power. You are walking in it. Leo, you've done a lot of work over the last week or so. A lot of self-reflection. Aquarius season was a little rough, and you got past it. You got over it. And now you're walking in your strength and your power. Now you're like rising up as the great protector. And Leo, that's exactly what I need you to do. We've got your luminary, the sun, moving away from Neptune and into Aries for rebirth and newness, right? The start of the astrological calendar, the energetic calendar, if you will, of the cosmos. We need your strength right now. We need you to shine bright as the sun. We need your power. We need you to say, as the fathers of the zodiac, children, family is going to be okay. We need your creativity right now to come up with new ways that we can be safe, yes, and yet still be powerful. We need your protection. I think some of you are very much our spiritual warriors that are about to engage in some serious warfare right now. And roar like the lions and lionesses that you are. You found your roar, you found your strength, but my light worker, light warrior, indigo, starseed, Leos, it's also time for you to rise up towards the heavens. It's also time for you to see where your place is for some of you. Not all, but for some of you, where is your place? What is your assignment? How are you to be directing? Right? How are you to be directing in the spiritual realm, being the cunning strategist, the stealth hunters, lions, well, especially the lionesses. The male lions be sitting by chilling. Anyway, but lions are amazing hunters, right? They also know when to rest. They know when to march. They know when to rest. They find water. They find food. They know when to rest. They know where to camp. They know when to go. We need that direction from you, Leos. Offer a hand to the neighbor, yes. Sometimes that's true, Ryu. However, we need someone to see the potentiality and not see what we've been told is the reality right now. That's what we need. All right. Virgo judgment. That's crown chakra energy. That is a come up here energy. That is a life-changing energy. That is, are you going to answer the call, Virgo, or are you going to retreat back? You know, if I had gotten on again over this full moon season, Virgo, that essence of Virgo energy is this, right? This immaculate conception, the virgin birth. Because if you think about it, the earth in and of herself, she can nurture a seed to germination and provide the nutrients and the protection for that plant, that seedling to germinate, to grow into a plant, to grow strong. She collects the water. She insulates, right? She provides a place for foundation, for roots to come in and take hold. Virgo, where are your roots? Virgo, what is your purpose? Virgo, what are you supposed to do? And are you going to answer the higher call, or are you going to remain kind of like them little earthlings down there, the angel calling them? One of them ain't paying no. I don't think any of these fools paying any attention, if you ask me. To me, they both looking at dude in the middle like, well, I don't know what you gonna do. I don't know. You gonna answer the call? Because I do believe that you hold a lot of the keys from an earthly perspective, from a human body perspective, on what we should be doing and where we should be going. So you all hold a lot of the keys for the plan. Keep us healthy. So I'm gonna need y'all to get into that. I'm gonna need y'all to recognize, Virgo, that you have a higher purpose. So come out of that analysis paralysis. Just peek your head up just a little bit, just enough to get the download. All right. So we're gonna talk. Speaking of downloads. What'd I do with it? Y'all, that thing be disappearing on me. I swear it disappears on. Oh, I know what happened. Kitty did something. Don't forget about the third eye activation. Okay, unlock your intuition this Sunday. I'm taking a commercial break because I'm halfway through. March 15th, $47, 90 minutes, heartofinspiration.net. We're going to do third eye chakra opening, third eye chakra activation. There must be going to be a number of people that have their third eyes blocked, because I keep saying opening. And crown chakra opening. Okay, we're going to teach you how to control them. You don't have to walk around with your third eye open all the time, like, so it's too much, nor your crown chakra. We're going to strengthen them. We're going to heal them. We're going to unblock them. And we're going to have exercises to further help you to learn how to use them. All right. Bye, sweetheart. Who is this? Libra, 7 of Cups. I don't think I've seen this one before. Hold on. Ooh, the state of emotional overwhelm. The universe is neutral, Libra, and holds no opinion. Emotional overwhelm comes from second guessing yourself. Dream big. While your confusion may not be real, this still may not be the best time to make a decision. That's interesting. It has a meditation for you, Libra. So basically, you're overwhelmed because you got too many decisions. You don't know which one to do. You're just overwhelmed. You're not sure which way to go. For some of you, this is general. Sun, moon, and rising. You're not listening through your crown. You're listening to your third dimensional ego. And because of that, there's no direction. So I'm just going to encourage you, instead of falling into that trap again, to breathe. I want you to envision these 7 cups in front of you, Libra. Kind of breathe. Choose a cup. Look in the cup with your third eye. Look in the cup. Let that be your decision. Envision the 7 cups. Breathe. Choose the cup. Look in the cup. That's your decision. Go with your spiritual mind. I know it's overwhelming, but honestly, what's overwhelming to your third dimensional ego is easy peasy to your higher self. Rising Storm Tarot, hello, darling. Hi. I was watching some of your videos. The other day. Thank you. Thank you for being here. I need to reach out to you. You guys go check her out, by the way, Rising Storm Tarot. I really do enjoy her channel. So go check her out. Okay, Rising Storm Tarot. Thanks for being here, dear. Scorpio. Ooh. Scorpio, 2 of Cups. Sacral chakra energy. How fitting for the moon in Scorpio on March the 12th. How fitting. On March the 12th. Listen, I want you, Scorpio, to do a couple of things for me. I want you to make yourself your own soulmate. I want you to understand that some of your soulmates are actually not here physically on this earth. That they're actually spiritual. They're your ancestors, your guides, your angels, even Source itself. I want you to fall in love with and be committed to yourself first. And then be committed to your purpose. Be committed to Source. Be committed to God. You're welcome, dear. Be committed. Be committed. For some of you, there's going to be a person you're either supposed to work with or a person that you're supposed to be with as a partner in this physical realm that's going to come to you and really make you feel very safe, very secure, very loved, and really feed that sacral chakra energy of I can create all things. Right? I can create all things. So important. So this is fluid, sun, moon, and rising. This is fluid, Scorpio. Could have happened in the last day or so, could happen in the next day or so. But I really do feel like there's like your tribe is coming. And I'm honestly hearing it's more than one soulmate. Now, I ain't saying I'm not gonna tell anybody they should or shouldn't live a life of polygamy or something like that. So I mean, if it's a relationship, I personally couldn't do it. But if it's a relationship, I'm not saying you got more than one soulmate, as you got sister wives or brother husbands or whatever. Which, why are there never brother husbands? Can we just anyway? I'm gonna leave that alone. Anyway, my point is that more than one soulmate, we can have soulmates for different purposes. Hey, Metro. Hey, baby. We have soulmates for more than one purpose. All right. Work and, whatever. But I do feel like this tribe is being brought together. So, we are all part of one grand collective, but there are pockets and stuff as we're being drawn together. So my light worker, light warrior, starseed, indigo, Scorpios, be on the lookout for your higher vibrational, high vibe, okay, partners. Those of you who are single, you could be finding a love interest that really just adores everything about you and is very supportive of you. These are going to be people that are going to feed your sacral chakra, ensuring that know beyond a shadow of a doubt that you're so worthy. And yes, you're worthy, you're loved, you're lovable, you are successful, right? You can trust yourself, you can trust your intuition. Okay? That's for you guys for tomorrow. And let your dreams, I feel like these people are going to be able to feed into your dreams and you're going to be able to feed into theirs in a very wonderful symbiotic relationship. Sag. Hey, Sharon. Sag, 8 of Swords. Sagittarius. Do you see that girl? She's looking in the mirror. And not only is the reflection not even the dress she's wearing, but the reflection has a blindfold on. And all the swords are in the reflection. Ain't there a sword in front of her? And not only that, I feel it is very significant that the reflection has a blindfold on. Because what she fears the most cannot even look at her back. What she fears the most, right? How she thinks she's trapped not only is a mirage, but it's a mirage that doesn't even have the common decency to look her back in the eyes. At least when I look at myself in the mirror, I'm looking back at myself, right? You look at yourself in the mirror, The same two eyes is looking back at you. You know, unless you got Candyman in your mirror. Somehow, foundationally, somewhere along the line in your foundational thought process about yourself, about your situation, about other people, about your ability to grow, about your ability to prosper, about your ability to be more than what everybody said that you could be, about your ability to be anything, whatever the case is, somewhere in your foundational thought, how you see yourself not only is not even how you're dressed, you're not even really looking at your true self. And you've placed all these obstacles in your way. You can't even see yourself the way the world even truly sees you, let alone yourself. You've imagined all of this. It is completely up to you to decide, Sagittarians, what you choose to see in the mirror. Take this moon in Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising Sagittarians. Take this moon in Scorpio, my light beings. Take this moon in Scorpio to investigate your feelings, your unseen, unspoken, heretofore unacknowledged feelings about yourself and how you are limiting. What are your limiting beliefs? Examine those and let's transform them and change them and remove them. Perception, yes. Capricorn, sun, moon, and rising. Two of coins, cap is two of coins. Two of coins, cap is two of coins. Two of coins, cap is two of coins. Decision again. You know what? Sometimes, Cap, I love y'all. Honest to God, I love y'all. Really, I do. But God dang it. We're here again. You've got two coins in your house, and you got a ship full of coins out there, and you ain't growing. You trying to decide, do I hang back with these two? I heard that ship that's coming in. I heard there's a real powerful, captain on there. I heard he's single, ready to mingle. Maybe for some of y'all Cappies, that might be your husband or your wife out there on that darn ship. Bringing back all the spoils from the conquest that they went on. But you're so concerned about, well, what if there's nothing on that ship? What if I step outside my door and arrows go to flying because, I don't know, I pissed the neighbors off and then they go to throwing spears? I don't know. The neighbor's dog. I don't know. But there's all these unseen and unknown potential issues. But not only that, look at this card. Look at this card. Oh, y'all can't see that. That gosh darn ship is almost to the darn shore. That ship is close enough where this heifer could see what is on the dang on ship. She knows. She already knows that it's the markings of a friendly vessel coming to bring whatever. And yet she got her narrow behind in the house. Listen. Closed mouth don't get fed. Capricorn, sun, moon, and rising. You got to take a chance sometimes. Excuse me. And step outside your comfort zone. And be willing to bet on yourself. And bet on your perceptions. Bet on you. that you are actually going to get and manifest that which you desire. Okay? Y'all take this moon and, we saw the chart, Capricorn. Take this moon over here in Scorpio that's trining your sun or your moon or your rising. So the feelings, the emotions, the investigative, the, yep, I can do this. Yep, I can transform. Along with all this transformative achievement, which is what you like, energy, because Saturn's still here too with Mars. It's trining the dreams and the illumination of the dreams. It has been thus heretofore illuminating the fear, but we're past that now. It's sextiling, I should say, both of these, and trining Uranus and Venus. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising, if you don't get off your tail and get it moving, don't come talking to me later on. I don't even want to hear it. You can miss me. She could be missing the boat. She could be missing opportunity. You're exactly right. Yep. Either way, she need to get a narrow tail out that house. Now, I don't care which way we want to slice it and dice it. That narrow behind needs to move. And I can say narrow behind because, I don't have a Beyonce butt. So when we do karaoke, y'all, it's not finna see Lisa stand up here struggle twerking. My twerking days were in my 20s. So it was a long time ago. Okay. I'm not finna struggle twerk with y'all. Okay, anyway. Hey, Mel. Aquarius. Yeah, I know y'all be like, what in the world is this woman talking about sometimes? I know y'all laughing at me. Aquarius, Aquarius, Princess of Cups, the heart chakra. This is the card of self-forgiveness. Aquarians, cut yourself some slack, please. Okay? Cut yourself some slack. Be nice to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Have compassion for yourself. I'm coming home. Coming home. Tell the world that I'm coming home. Yesterday's washed away, right? My kingdom awaits, and they've forgiven my mistakes. I'm coming home, coming home. Tell the world that I'm coming home. If your kingdom has forgiven your mistakes and your kingdom is awaiting your return, why can't you forgive yourself, Aquarius? That is the greatest key to manifesting your destiny and your purpose, is self-forgiveness and compassion for yourself in your humanity, in your frailty, in your imperfection. Forgive yourself and release yourself. The most important piece of it. Because if you don't really love yourself, let me tell you something. If you don't have true self-love, you have fake love for other people. I'm going to tell you why. Because if you don't love yourself, what you're doing is you're giving a love, you're emoting a love to others in hopes that what you get back supplies your needs. It fulfills you somehow. So I'm going to give love so I can get love back. but I'm giving love from an empty tank, or I'm giving tainted love. Tainted love. Anyway, I'm giving 80s. I'm giving tainted love because it's not coming from an authentic place. Because really, what's happening? We have not forgiven ourselves. We're not in love with ourselves in a non-narcissistic way. No narc. So really, it's a cry for validation, verification. It's a cry for completion instead of being an authentic offer that has no strings attached. It doesn't matter what you give me. I'm loving from a full well. Right? Not from an empty pail. Forgive yourself first, and then forgiving others becomes simple. Last but certainly not least, my lovely trines, my Pisceans, the 10 of coins. Power. I feel like y'all just got this. Last time we're still like living here. Pisces, coming towards the end of your season. Coming towards the end of your season. Pisces, 10 of coins. Listen, it's all coming up pentacles. It's all coming up coins. You're walking in your power. Take this last deacon, right? We're in the last deacon for y'all, yeah? Most definitely we're in the last deacon. We have like 8 more days as of the 12th. Take this last deacon and make the most of it. What are you doing? Right? The manifestation, the culmination of everything you've been working for an entire year, Pisces, is now coming to pass. Please just accept it. Please exercise your power. I can see this manifestation power just kind of like oozing and emanating and like, boom, like brightly shining from you. Go get it. Please stop doubting that you deserve it. Please stop doubting that things are going to work. I hear Piscean saying, yeah, that's great, Lisa. But what if... what if they don't call me? What if they don't send the contract? What if it snows? What if it rains? What if it gets cold? What if it gets windy? What if their car breaks down? What if, you know, it could possibly, I'm not sure. I really like that person. I think they're always telling me the truth. But gosh darn, I just don't know. If you don't take your indecisive, watery behind and don't focus, if you focus your intention and take this solar plexus energy and explode in it. Walk in your power and know this is your time. This is what you deserve. You've worked so hard for it. Bring it on across that finish line before y'all go swimming away and down into the dumps again. Because I know y'all heading down there. As soon as Aries season come around, y'all going back down where y'all like to hang out at. And don't tell me no different, because I know that's what y'all do. Child, Piscean season be over and y'all be like, he was cute, I'm out. Mel talking about her dark twin, that old nasty twin. Okay, guys, that's what we got today. Now tomorrow, I did pretty good. Tomorrow I have an in-house session, but I gotta I have to try to find some time to discuss this coronavirus. I don't know if I'm going to wait till Friday night, maybe. I don't know if I'm going to wait till Friday night to do it. I probably should, because I have to get ready for the class. Pisces season did go by fast, didn't it, Jubone? It went by real fast. Although I feel like it's slowing down right now. So let's do this. I will see you guys for, of course, the tarot and the astrology. Let's say that we're going to do Friday. We're going to talk about the virus. I might get on in the, or I could do it tomorrow morning. Y'all gonna hit me up in the morning if I come on in the morning and we talk about the virus? Where did they cancel all flights to Europe? Where'd you hear that, Janet? Child, I know. I do like the fact that in Australia, they're like basically giving free daycare to people because working people aren't, you know, your kids are in school. Good night, Miss Vernell. All right. Look out. I got to figure out what's going to work for me in the morning. If it's going to work in the morning or if I got to wait till the afternoon. I don't know yet, guys. I just know I got to get out here and talk. When did that happen? On the news? All right, I got to look. I ain't really looked at the news today. I ain't trying to hear it all. But I might jump on the gram. But anyway, we'll talk. I can guarantee you before the weekend is over, we will talk about the virus. And because I don't want you guys in fear. I don't want you guys in fear. We shouldn't be in fear. And there's just a lot to this that I'm really seeing. And I know Dolo been going ham, boy. Dolo's been going ham. Okay. Then last but not least, let's not forget, guys, go and register for the class. After you register, tell your friends. Oh, see, I didn't see that. I'm gonna go watch it. Then I'll watch the replay. Hey, Alice. Get your space in that class. I'm telling you, we've already had a lot of sign-ups already. It will fill up. It will fill up. $47, 90 minutes. Exercises to help maintain your intuition. Meditations to help sharpen it. You're also going to have exercises, mantras, affirmations, and we're going to do this safely, effectively, and I'm going to give you all of my tips. I'm going to teach you how to not walk around with a constant headache on top of your head and with your third eye, child. Ain't no point in doing all that. So do it safely with me. All right? Tell your friends. It's going to start 11 a.m. Central, 12 p.m. Eastern. All right. You guys enjoy yourselves. Have a good time. Thanks for being patient while I was being human. And enjoy Bay for the evening. I appreciate it. All right. Peace, love, blessings, and joy be unto you today, tomorrow, and for all eternity. If you guys want to work with me, you can go to heartofinspiration.net. Thank you for putting that up there, sir. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys so much. You guys remember to live life in spirit. Namaste.